Today is St. Patrick's Day. Last week, I went to a parade here in Worcester. We also had a 5K road race. After church, my family was going to go out for corned beef and cabbage dinner.
Did you know they don't eat corned beef in Ireland?
They don't?
No, that's only an American thing.
So how do they celebrate? I bet they go out drinking.
That's more of a thing with tourists. Actually, many of the pubs in Ireland are closed for St. Patrick's Day. It's a big day to go to church. They have special services in honor of St. Patrick. Museum also host talks and tours. In the major cities like Dublin, Cork, and Limerick, they have multi-day festivals with music, dancing, and fireworks.
That's cool. Do you think they always had fireworks?
Well, traditionally the holiday was celebrated by planting potatoes and tossing shamrocks over their shoulders for good luck.
Do you know why people would wear shamrocks? Because real rocks were too heavy.
Did you know that in England the royal family presents shamrocks to the officers of the Irish Guardsmen? The tradition started in 1901 by Queen Alexandra, wife of King Edward VIII, and is still done today.
Of course they still do it. It's not clover till it's over. I'm not surprised St. Patrick's Day is observed in England, but I wonder why so many Americans celebrate the holiday.
Well, over 30 million Americans report being Irish. That's 6 times the entire population of Ireland.
Wow. I wonder where else St. Patrick's Day is a big deal.
On the Caribbean island of Montserrat, they have a huge 10-day festival.
In the Caribbean?
Yeah. Back in 1649, the English general Oliver Cromwell banished people from Ireland to the island. Sadly, the Irish then enslaved native people to the island. Today, St. Patrick's Day both celebrates the Irish heritage and commemorates the struggle for freedom. The 10-day festival with an all-night party called Leprechaun's Revenge. They light a torch to remember the enslaved people who lost their lives attempting to rebel against their Irish slave owners.
Wow, you know a lot. Any other place St. Patrick's Day is a big deal that may surprise me?
Let me think. All across Japan, St. Patrick's Day parades are held, many of them drawing thousands of participants and spectators. And in the capital of Malaysia, the St. Patrick's Society, there's a huge annual St. Patrick's Day ball. It's a big deal for high society.
Sounds like they really have a ball. Any other unusual ways of observing the holiday that you know about?
In the center of the city of Brussels in Belgium is a famous statue of a young boy called Melnick Paz. Every St. Patrick's Day, the statue is dressed up in a traditional Irish cable knit sweater. And in Munich, Germany, the Olympic Tower, City Hall, and soccer stadium all glow green in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Now, places all over the world are shining green lights on famous landmarks.
I'm glad someone gave them the green light to do it.
Your jokes are awful.
Just grin and bear it. Did you know that in Chicago they use 40 pounds of green dye to color the Chicago River every St. Patrick's Day? At least we can all agree on the color green.
Actually, people used to wear blue for St. Patrick's Day, as in the Order of St. Patrick, which had the ribbon in the color of St. Patrick blue.
You're kidding me. Blue?
Yep. Old images of the saint always showed him in blue, and the Irish flag actually used to be blue. The use of green began during 1798 Irish Rebellion, when the clover became a symbol of nationalism and the wearing of green on lapels became regularly practiced. But that's a whole other story for another day.